said you'd never leave. You told me that you'd be there, but you're lying to me. You're always on my mind, and when it's late at night, I think of what you're doing. Do you think of me sometimes?
Before I go ahead and begin this video, I do want to go ahead and point out that I'm a little bit congested, so that is the reason my voice sounds the way it does. So I have already had this hair in for about 2 weeks already, which has given me time to formulate this pros and cons list about this hairstyle. So first we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with the pros. This hairstyle is super easy to do, and this hairstyle is perfect for beginners. Now I think I do a pretty good job doing my natural hair, but when it comes to doing protective styles that involve adding extensions, I'm still getting used to that, and when I did this hairstyle I had absolutely no issues. The second pro is that it is very lightweight. You can barely feel it in your hair. Another pro is that it is versatile. You can wear your hair down, you can wear your hair up in a bun, you can do a middle part, you can do side parts, it doesn't matter. Whatever comes to mind, whatever you want to do with this hair, it's a possibility for you to be able to do it, which is nice. Another pro, which is one of my favorite pros about this style, is that you do not need to know how to do perfect parts. Now when it comes to parting, I absolutely suck at it. I actually despise parting my hair into perfect parts because it is so time consuming. But with this, you can actually do free parts all around your hair and it still looks really nice. It's also a reason why this hairstyle is perfect for beginners. And the last pro that I have on my list is that this style can last a long time with proper maintenance. Now moving on onto the cons. The first con is that this hairstyle is really time consuming just because of how small the size of these passion twists are. Another con is that the hair that I use to make these passion twists tangles really easily. Passion twist hair, or formerly known as water wave crochet hair, tends to tangle very easily, which can result in you wasting a lot of hair if you're not careful. The last con that I have on this list is, compared to other protective styles like knotless braids, your real hair within this style is more easily to stick out a little bit more, but of course that kind of varies onto your skill level on how well you are able to intertwine your real hair with the passion twist hair. Now I personally don't mind a bit of frizziness within this hair. I actually think that it makes the twists within this style a little bit more natural, but I did end up including it on this list for those who like their hair fresh majority of their wear. As you guys noticed, there are more pros than cons. I really love this style. I'm really glad that I took the time to do it. I think that it is so cute. So if you guys are still here and you guys are interested on how you guys can get your hair looking like mine, then keep watching it because the tutorial is about to begin. You will need the following items: passion twist hair of your choice. I use 3 packs of this particular brand. Edge jam of your choice, mousse, gel, and oil, and most importantly, patience. So I'm starting off this process with freshly washed and blow dried hair. I then went on ahead and sectioned my hair into 2, having one on the top and one on the bottom, and then I am sectioning the bottom part into 2 as well. And this part is not perfect, as you can see. It is absolutely terrible, but I got it the best I could. But it doesn't really matter if your part is as straight as you can get it, just because you're not going to see it anyway. And then I am proceeding to take that top part and securing that away. So next I went on ahead and I free parted and sectioned that section that I had already left out. And as you can see, these sections are not perfect at all, but that's okay because, like I said earlier, you're not going to be able to see this section when your hair is completely finished. I did the same process with the second half of this section, not really worrying about the neatness of the parts, and this is what it looked like when I was done. At this point, one half of your head is already completed. I sectioned my top section into 4 as best as I could, and then I'm just gonna do the same process, just going in and free parting my hair and twisting it, except this time I'm really paying attention to the neatness of my parts and trying to get them as neat as I can. This is an example of what I mean by making my parts neater. I'm still doing free parts, but I'm making it to where you can clearly see my scalp. And then when I got to the first 2 parts of that top section, I did the same process, except I actually went in row by row to separate my parts just because I wanted these as neat as I could possibly get them. To finish off my hair, I blow dried my twist with light heat just to get my twist as flat as I could against my head. And this is how the finished product turned out. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab some mousse and place that all over the section of hair that you are raking with. And then with your thumb, you are going to go down vertically on the section of hair to separate it into 2 parts on each side, just like that. I find this method to be useful when it comes to preventing tangling within the hair when you spread it apart. Next, you're going to take some edge jam and smooth out a section of your hair that you're going to be working with. Next, you're going to take the twist hair and make a loop with that, and then pull your real hair through it so it looks like this. Now you're going to take that section of your hair and spread it into 2 and begin the braiding process using the twisting hair as the 3rd strand. I braided about 1.5 inches down and then twisted the rest all the way down. Here is another run through one with better lighting so that you can get a more detailed view. And something that I forgot to mention earlier in the video is that make sure that you use gel when going down on your twist, because this prevents your hair from sticking out. And that's it. I hope you guys find this video to be helpful for when you guys decide to do your own mini passion twist. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.